Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Isotopes and the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew Jones, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Leading off
at the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1.
No, that's out.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's through first and hustling for second.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 290. 9 homers and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Joe Morgan. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan.
2-1.
Ready with the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 27.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adalberto Mondesi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average sits at .303 entering play, 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get it in.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Santiago. And he makes the throw to first. Lofton is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce.
The first baseman, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lofton is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans. No balls and one strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready now, George Brett. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Brett, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Into the box, Hannes Wagner. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Lefty Grove. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Joe Carter. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Grove is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Joe Carter becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a flare out toward right center. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0 home. Griffey is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air out toward right field. Martinez is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now to the plate, Andrew Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Second baseman, Scooter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gennett, an Ohio native. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Bieber.
To the plate now, Shane Bieber. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Reds are down and ordered. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball high.
Morgan, 33 years old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of it.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back in standing. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Jeanette has it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shot. He didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Curveball grounded towards second. Fielded cleanly. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. And now for the Reds, Kenny Lofton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, George Brett.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in, Hannes Wagner, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batter, the pitcher, Lefty Grove.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lefty Grove. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's down. That's the ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. He grounds it sharply to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One and one, the count to Joe Carter. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes.
Nope, ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Evans on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes Andrew.
For Indiana, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Bases empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away.
Now back, the pitcher, Bieber.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Shane Bieber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Shane Bieber becomes out number 2 this inning. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, Adalberto Mondesi. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now. Dwight Evans. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitor's bullpen.
Ready once again, George Brett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Brett is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hannes Wagner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Jose Martinez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
center fielder, Lofton.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now the pitch.
Ball. That's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Back what?
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And they have taken the lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jorge Alfaro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. Dwight Smith Jr. is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Dwight Smith Jr.
In there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Benito Santiago. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Devin Williams will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate now, Joe Morgan pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Reds lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. So striding in, Scooter Gennett. No hits to this point.
For the Reds, the second
He's set
baseman,
and the pitch.
Scooter.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
You're ball, 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Now batting, number 27.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Josh Taylor comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 72.
Striding in, Jay Bruce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Standing in, Dwight Evans. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard to the right, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lofton is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, George Brett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shane Bieber earned his 9th win of the year. Lefty Grove struck out 10 in the losing effort. Josh Taylor